wanted to ask that, Roosevelt Island be exempt from congestion pricing, because
we're not, I mean, it's not me, it's a congestion, it's a board that's been created through the MTA that will make all the exemption rules. But I will tell you that everyone who testified at all the many public hearings and the people who have been working on this for years said, if you start to exempt people based on geography, then you end up having to exempt everyone, and it's not gonna work. So my gut is there will be no exemptions. Trust me, most of my district is in the zone. The people who live there are like, why the hell should we have to pay? We already live here. You know, because that's how it's gonna work. So I can't, I'll let you finish your sentence and tell me why you think Roosevelt Island should be exempt.
As a point of information, you know, Lindsay, your neighbor, Carl Weisberg, is on the Manhattan representative on the congestion pricing.
That's right.
Carl
Weisberg. He's
Oh,
one of
yeah.
the people
Down
down
on
on
the
the
left. He lives in this building.
no, what I was gonna say is, I've had a lot of medical problems, and, but I don't, I can't get accessible, so I take a cab to go to my medical appointments. It costs me $80 round trip.
So
And they add several dollars already
right.
for congestion, and that hasn't even gone through yet. They add,
So there has been a discussion, and I don't know how far it will go, that whether there is some possibility for people who are using their private car, I guess, or public, or a cab. I'm not sure about a cab, but using the private car to get to medical appointments because they're not physically able to handle mass transit, whether there should be some mechanism for reimbursement. And I think that is at least being discussed. I don't know what will happen. I don't think they will try to do that for people who take cabs, because they're still not even sure what level of increased cost cabs will face. They certainly will not be every trip you have to pay this, because basically the assumption is any vehicle coming and going from the zone will pay it once a day. It doesn't matter how many times they come and go through a zone. So a cab conceivably would be going in and out of the zone 20 times during a day, and they're not going to get hit each time. There is a separate fee that is already applied to cabs for every time you get in a cab now. And there's definitely serious debate about why wouldn't Ubers and Lyfts have to do exactly the same thing that cabs do, or pay more, because as the cab companies point out, and they're not wrong, they pay hefty fees and taxes both for the medallions and taxes as being cabs, and the Ubers and Lyfts don't, which is one of the reasons that the cab drivers are being put out of business. And so anything we do in congestion pricing should not be added advantage to Ubers and Lyfts versus yellow cabs. And I actually agree with that very much, but they haven't come up with any specific proposals, although they did take testimony from thousands of people who came to the 5 or 7 public hearings they had and are supposedly sorting through it. Now we have an added complication, which may put this off further into the future. The governor of New Jersey has declared that he doesn't have any intention of making New Jersey pay. Well, if New Jersey doesn't pay, how the hell do we explain to Long Island and Westchester or Roosevelt Island? You live here, but you have to pay, but New Jersey, who doesn't even live here, doesn't have to pay? Wait a second. So the governor of New Jersey first just said, I refuse to participate and you can't charge my people. Then we pointed out, no, we just send them a bill. You know, we all have Easy Pass. We all know how to use that. And so then he said he will, if he has a legal way to stop us from accessing license plate information for New Jersey. And then I think we said, no, you really don't. So then he said, well, I'm going to Biden and making him stop this. So that's where we are. So the 2 states are fighting with each other, which isn't the answer either, but may be delaying this a longer period of time. So stay tuned, read your newspapers.